Argentina were dead. Egypt were up 2-1, 14 minutes left. And then the World Cup turned into a crime scene. VAR stepped in, twice. First, they zoomed in on one tiny detail and wiped out an Egyptian goal. Moments later, Argentina's forward appeared to grab Mohamed Salah's shirt in the box. No review, no whistle, no penalty. 4 minutes later, Argentina scored the winner. And just like that, Egypt were out. Their coach didn't hide it. He called the result undeserved. He said it was nowhere close to the fair play FIFA claims to protect. Then, on live TV, a former Egyptian national team striker went even further. He called FIFA corrupt. Flat out. And within minutes, the internet exploded with one question. Did FIFA just help Argentina survive? Now, to be clear, none of this proves the game was fixed. Referees miss calls in every World Cup. VAR gets things wrong. Bad decisions happen. But that is exactly why this story is so dangerous. Because normally, a bad call is just a bad call. But when FIFA is involved, fans do not see a mistake. They see a pattern. And the reason is simple. FIFA has a receipt drawer nobody has forgotten. Once you open that drawer, you understand why nobody gives this organization the benefit of the doubt anymore. Let's go back to 2010. FIFA's executive committee sits in a room and votes on 2 World Cups at once. Russia gets 2018, Qatar gets 2022. A country with almost no World Cup history, brutal summer heat, and a bid that somehow beat the United States, Japan, South Korea, and Australia. Almost immediately, people started asking questions, and they had reason to. 11 of the 22 officials who cast those votes were later fined, suspended, banned, or criminally prosecuted. 11 out of 22. One of them, Jack Warner, was promised $5 million in wire transfers to vote for Russia. Another FIFA official from Guatemala was promised $1 million for the same vote. Meanwhile, 3 South American committee members allegedly took bribes to vote for Qatar. And Qatar's spending did not stop there. Court documents later surfaced showing over $500 million flowing to FIFA-connected officials, including more than $100 million to Russia's own sports minister, sent in 2 payments, one before the vote and one right after. Even FIFA's own Secretary General, in a private email, said the quiet part out loud. Qatar had, in his words, bought the tournament. He walked it back days later and called it lobbying instead. But the email was already out. So FIFA did what FIFA does best. It investigated itself. They hired an independent investigator, Michael Garcia, to look into everything. Garcia wrote a 430-page report. FIFA did not release it. For over 2 years, they sat on it. Then a German newspaper leaked a copy and forced their hand. And when the full report finally came out, Garcia himself said FIFA's summary of his own findings was incomplete and inaccurate. Then came 2015, the big one. The United States Department of Justice unsealed a 47-count indictment. 9 FIFA officials, 5 sports marketing executives, $150 million in bribes and kickbacks, 24 years of corruption. Swiss police stormed the same Zurich hotel FIFA had used for decades and arrested officials before dawn, just hours before a FIFA presidential election. And somehow, 2 days later, with his own organization collapsing into scandal, Sepp Blatter got re-elected anyway. It took global outrage for him to even announce he would step down. But he did not get away clean for long. Blatter was suspended, then formally banned for 8 years for a different scheme entirely. A $2 million payment to his chosen successor, UEFA President Michel Platini. Platini got an 8-year ban too. FIFA later found that Blatter and 2 other top officials had quietly enriched themselves through inflated salaries and World Cup bonuses over a 5-year stretch. And this was not new behavior. Years earlier, a top American FIFA official admitted he and other executive committee members had taken bribes connected to the 1998 and 2010 World Cup bids. Different decades, different names, same playbook. So now fast forward to this week. Egypt are up 2-1. Argentina are running out of time. VAR reviews one call in extreme detail, then ignores another moment that fans thought deserved the same treatment. Argentina score. Egypt are eliminated. And the internet goes insane. Is that proof of match fixing? No! There is no confirmed evidence that the Argentina-Egypt game was fixed, and this video is not claiming there is. But you can understand exactly why nobody believes it is just bad luck. Because when an organization has spent decades surrounded by bribes, bans, indictments, hidden reports, leaked emails, and corrupt officials, every close call stops looking like a mistake. It starts looking like a pattern. Fair or not, that is the position FIFA put itself in. Scandal by scandal. Indictment by indictment. Leaked email by leaked email. So, to be absolutely clear, this does not prove Argentina were helped. This does not prove the Egypt game was rigged. VAR misses calls. Referees are human. Bad luck happens to good teams in every tournament. But the scary part was never really about one match. The scary part is that after everything actually proven about FIFA, millions of fans no longer need a game to be rigged to believe it might be. FIFA already spent its trust. This is just the bill coming due.